Hi and welcome back. So today's little video is all about positive mindset and how you can stay positive, particularly during lockdown. So step one is go back and revisit the video that we made for you on positive morning routine. But for a quick recap, get up, get out of bed, write a routine out and stick to it, making sure that you have breaks and something that you look forward to as well. It's really, really important to schedule in the things that you enjoy. Listen or read or watch something positive and motivating. Go and look at the sky.
Eat a healthy breakfast.
Write an affirmation and do your gratitudes every day. If you're doing a positive morning routine, this is a brilliant start to having a positive mindset and a positive day. Step two, revisit the gratitude video that we've made you, because gratitude is vitally important in you having a positive mindset. Being grateful and giving thanks and appreciating it and changing your mind to see what is good in the world is going to have a really good effect on your mindset. So we're also doing a gratitude challenge this week. Get yourselves on that, and if you've missed out, don't worry, I can set it for you as well. I've got a little email you can get each day for 5 days to help you practice gratitude and become more positive in your life as well. Step three is look at your internal language, and this is really important generally for a good mindset, let alone when we're in lockdown and when things are feeling a little overwhelming. So we're going to look at our internal language and how you're phrasing things. For example, are you using the word I can't, it's impossible, that's just the way it is, a lot? It's negative and victimhood language. We want to try and get out of that. Now, don't beat yourself up. I go there, I do it. I've had lots of ups and downs in the last few weeks, and that is perfectly normal. What we need to do though is not stay there and not make it a habit. I want you to examine when you say the words I can't and change that. So start looking at I get to. I get to stay at home. 4 weeks ago, if I'd have told you were going to work from home for an entire week, you'd have been happy about it. Now, because it's not a choice, you're not. So change that language to I am choosing to. Or, what is this situation giving me? It's giving me time to reflect, reset and reconnect. It's giving me time to notice the things that aren't working for me in my life right now. Internal language drives our internal thoughts, which changes our behaviours and our habits and our outlooks. So changing our language is going to kickstart that mindset and make you feel more empowered and less of a victim to this situation. Right now, we still have so much choice and we're so much better off than a lot of people. So try and keep that in focus. Step 4, laugh every day. Laughing induces oxytocin and serotonin, and in turn decreases cortisol, which is our stress hormone. So it's really, really good for you. It's going to boost your immune system, it's going to help your mindset and your mood, and it's a really good way of relaxing and letting go of some of the tension. If you are struggling right now with lack of social contact, make sure you have video calls with people. Voice calls are great, but video calls are going to give you that interaction that you need. You're going to see the smile on someone's face, and that's in turn going to help you relax, feel more connected and sociable. 6, reframe your challenges and your worries. Now this goes hand in hand with looking at your internal language, but is a step up. Write them down in a list and decide what is in my control and what is out of my control. Cross out the stuff that's not in your control. You can't change it. Can't influence it in any way, shape or form, so you need to let it go. The things that are in your control, we need to reframe. Look at creating a plan, reframe what this challenge is, see what it is giving to you, what you are learning from it, and then what action steps you can take to change it. Once you have that, you're going to feel more in control because there's a plan. 7, put on some music and dance. It's silly, but it's true. The power of music can change our brain chemistry quite literally. We've seen studies where we put patients in MRI scans and then we play them their favourite music and we can see emotions occurring. So put on a song that makes you happy and joyous and dance around to it. It's going to get you moving and it's going to make your brain literally change, which will help you be in a more positive frame of mind and have a better mindset. In addition to this, you can also sing. It stimulates the vagus nerve, and there are studies suggesting that by stimulating the vagus nerve, you stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is connected to our emotion centers. So pretend you're in the shower, it's okay, no one can hear you anyway, and sing at the top of your lungs for a better day. 8, of course, let's not forget exercise. Moving gives us endorphins, and we might have challenges in our home, but here's a really great time to use that reframing. If you like lifting weights, what can you use? Now is a perfect time to practice your reframing and finding out how you can face a challenge. And 9 is mindfulness. Now this could be a video all in itself, and we're touching on it very quickly because we're trying to keep these short and brief. But mindfulness is about being in the here and now. It's about being very present and not focusing on future or bigger plans. I invite you to go outside if you can and put the sun on your face, take a deep breath in, and just listen for every sound that you can hear. Smell every smell and be in the here and now. Notice what's going on in your body, notice what's going on with your thoughts, and just be present. Now, if you can't go outside to do this because you don't have a garden, maybe sit somewhere quiet and calm, put on a little bit of music, like meditation music, and be really, really present with yourself right here, right now. Mindfulness is many, many things. Being in the present is one of them, and observing your emotions rather than drowning them is another. All of our emotions are valid right now. We need to experience the full rainbow, and I have gone up and down and through all of them as well, so don't worry, you're not alone. But we don't want to be controlled by them. And when we start feeling an emotion that's not useful to us or we're not understanding, we need to take a step back and go, what is this emotion here for? What is it telling me? The other day I got angry because the fridge was too full, which is ridiculous because isn't it wonderful that we have food? We're now doing a very big shop to try and avoid going out too much, but it means our fridge gets really, really full and you can't see anything and you have to move stuff around. My frustration was a need for space. So I took myself off to a room that's clear and tidy and sat in it for a little bit because that's what the emotion was telling me. I just needed to feel some space. So listen to your emotions, observe them, see what's going on and ask them what they're here trying to tell you about. By doing this, you will have a more positive experience day to day and be able to get into a better positive mindset. That's just a whistle-stop tour for you. I hope it's helped, and if you've got any feedback or comments or there's any topics you'd like us to do, DM us and let us know. And don't forget, right now I am offering free coaching sessions one-on-one for 60 minutes. No selling, no money, no conversation about programs, just an hour of coaching for you to unpack what's going on, make a plan and gain clarity. If you'd like to know more, DM me and I will let you know and we'll book that in for you.